think I'm on mute. Hang on, is that better? I think I was on mute then, sorry. I just wanted to do a video on doing household tasks and why it's so stressful, because I pay a lot of attention to the things that can affect us, and like people who aren't neurodivergent, autistic, probably wouldn't understand that. So sometimes I don't think we understand it in ourselves, and then I think we give ourselves a hard time because we can't do the tasks. Well, we can, but we can't do them the same way as holistic people can. Holistic, I keep saying it wrong. I just wanted to explain a little bit about that, and I wanted to kind of like, if it's something you haven't understood about yourself or thought about, I wanted to help you be at ease with it and be kinder to yourself. Because when we're growing up and the things are hard, these tasks, we can be told by a lot of people, but it's only that, it's only this. You only got to do that. Why are you stressed because there's two jobs instead of one? And we build up this image of ourselves that we are inadequate and why can't we do it? And obviously we're lacking in some way, which is unkind and unkind to ourselves. So it's something I've had to unpick and unpack and look at properly. I laid it all out and I go, okay, what's going on here? Because obviously I'm not inadequate. I'm not a bad person. So what is it here? Why have I been labelled these things, which is really unfair, and helps and cripples me? And because we feel and think a lot, it just adds to that anxiety of surviving and creates depression. So, which is also debilitating. So let's unpack what that looks like. Tasks. So for me, and this is my perception of it, it might be different to you. Like this morning when I get up, I like to tidy up. I've got some rabbits, I just sort the rabbits out and do all these little jobs. And for a moment, before I changed how I thought about things, I get overwhelmed because I know there is, say, like, to some people it would be just two tasks, right? So say sorting the rabbits out, oh, maybe three, doing the dishes, sorting the living room out. So for some that seems like three, but it isn't, is it? For us, when we're doing it, those jobs entail a lot of mini tasks to do that job. And all those mini tasks are what can overwhelm us the thought of. And this is why we get irritated. I got irritated today, but I'm aware of it. I know why it's happening, because it's not simply just doing the dishes, is it? It's not. It's emptying the food off the plates, putting it in recycling. It's opening the door of the recycling cupboard where I've got the recycling stuff. It's swilling off dishes that have got food on. It's putting them in a kind of an order. It's sorting out what the rubbish is and where it goes. Because with us recycling, which is a great thing, but it has added extra jobs for us. So that's got to go with the cardboard, that's got to go with the plastic, that's got to go with... So this isn't one task. So for us, that's a lot of mini jobs. And what I've got on my kitchen is a animal gate that I have to move to go into my bin cupboard, sorry. So there's extra tasks. All that, opening, closing, that is all extra tasks. So what I have to do is realise that and take each job slowly and at a time and allow myself time. And I'm doing calming techniques because I will get stressed like I used to, and I used to get upset and crying. Oh, I can't do it because of all the negative. I don't have negative thoughts anymore, but I used to have a lot of negative thoughts as well. And imagine, you can't do anything with all that going on, can we? Nobody can. If a person stood in your shoes and saw what we saw, nihilistics, they'd understand why it is an overwhelming situation. So this morning I've done those things now. I sorted the rabbits, I did that, but I had to do it breathing, calming myself, and realizing and taking each mini task at a time. So not the whole task, let's sort the dishes, which already in my heart I can feel it creates my anxiety just thinking about it. But I bet you're the same. So I don't, I go, right, okay, it isn't just doing the dishes. There are a lot of mini tasks here. So I will do each individual mini task as I'm doing it. Now for you, that might not work. That might create more overwhelm. But so whatever works for you, but that works for me is I go, right, empty the food off the plates first. Put plates in order. Next, right, recycling. What's recycling? Cardboard, plastic. There, like a. So each one is a mini task. Bowl, water, washing up liquid, hot water, plates in, knives and forks in. And I can feel the relief happening for me when that melee of dishes and everything and food looked like a total storm have gone. And I've done it. And I realise I give myself a pat on the back because praise to yourself is important. You did well. Now to an A-listic that doesn't make any difference, but for us, praise those small things, what they would call small things, because they're not for us. So I've managed to do them. My dishes, I don't actually dry dishes. I leave them to air dry. I don't ever dry dishes. I don't think I could cope with all of that at the same time. That would be too much for me. So at least I've done it and cleared the food and done that. And then I move on to my next. And I dissect my tasks into all the little mini tasks and steps that they need to go in to get the job done. To keep my anxiety down, to keep myself not angry. So this is just why I wanted to talk about why we get overwhelmed with tasks that seem like 3 tasks, but really each one has like 20 little mini tasks going on, and processing it can be hard for us. All right, be kind to yourself. Okay, bye.